Hey guys, welcome back. So hope you're having a great day here. Let me see here. We want to cover the miner comparison for Bitfarms, Hive, Hut 8, Marathon, and Riot. They've all obviously posted their September operations reports. So we're going to go over those. I've obviously done all the videos on those in the past week or so. So now we have all the data and we have it all in a nice new format that I'm using with the quarterly reports, and then looking at the Q4, which is going to basically increase or decrease depending on where Bitcoin goes or where Ethereum goes, especially for like Hive and there's another one that's doing it now. I think it's Hut 8. Also bought some graphic cards to mine Ethereum. So let's get into it here. Let me zoom this in a little bit for you guys so you guys can see better. Okay, so here's what we got so far. Bitfarms right now, last stock price was 513, Hive was 292, Hut 8 was 1043, Marathon 3949, and Riot was 2583. So current market cap is 1.1 billion, 1.4 billion, 2.1, almost 3.9, almost 4 billion for Marathon, and Riot is at 2.47, almost 2.5 billion. Shares outstanding, so Bitfarms is at 176 million, Hive is at 384 million. So Hive obviously has the most shares outstanding right now. Hut 8 is at 164 million, and Marathon is at 99 million, and so is Riot. So based on that information, we can see that the current price to earnings for those guys is Bitfarms is 1794, Hive is at 1877, Hut 8 is at 3164, Marathon is at 5582, and Riot is at 7830, which is just which is just ridiculous in my opinion that something is that price to earnings multiple right now, especially with Riot. I know they're going to have a lot of miners installed and everything, so is Marathon, but that just seems a little ridiculous in my opinion. It's a little bit overhyped. But let's look at the numbers here. So gross revenue projections in USD. So this includes, particularly like Bitfarms here. So this includes all the 3 quarters, Q1, Q2, Q3, and then Q4 is an estimate. It's based on when miners are supposed to come in and things like that. And we're just giving you a projection of what the possible earnings could be, depending on when things come in for the miners, for all the companies. So you can always go back to those videos and check those out if you want to see what that is like. Let's go back to here. So we're estimating that with Bitcoin being at the price it's at right now, which is at 55,219, which is when I did all this math, Bitfarms would have basically revenue for the year, all of 2021, of 170 million. Hive would be at 216 million. Hut 8 would be at 174 million. Marathon at 189 million, and Riot at 216 million, which gives us an earnings per share. This is all on gross revenue. This is not net. This is gross revenue. Would give us a gross revenue EPS of 96. For Bitfarms, Hive would be 56 cents. Hut 8 would be $1.34. Marathon $1.90, and Riot would be 226. And then if we do a price to earnings multiple of 20 on these, the stock price should be around 1927, 1127, 2671, 3795, and 4544 on gross revenue. And we have our current price to earnings. If we use the current price to earnings multiple, which is the 17 through 78, you would have a stock price of 1729 roughly, 1058, 4225, 105.92, and 176.72. So you can see how this is kind of ridiculous as far as where the current price to earnings multiples are. Okay, so now let's get into my projections here. Obviously, always do your own research, right? I'm just a YouTuber here, spilling my guts to you guys as far as what I see things and where I see them at. So I do a conservative 50% discount from estimated gross yearly revenue using a regular 20 price to earnings multiple, right? Which is kind of like this standard when you're comparing stocks and doing price to earnings multiples. So at 50% discount from the high of what I'm estimating that they're going to make, so right, 176. So I'm basically saying it's going to be roughly 88 million for 80, right? Am I doing that right? 88 million for Bitfarms. Not shares outstanding. What am I doing it? Here it is, 170. So that would be 85 million, 208 million, or 108 million. 87 million, and then this would be 85 million roughly, and that would be 108 million, roughly, net, right? So when we look at that, so the stock price, let me see where, I'm trying to think what I did here. 963 is basically 18. 963.20. Okay, using that math, this is where the stock price should be based on the 50% discount and 20 price earnings multiple. So the stock price should be at 963. This would be, so Hive would be at 564, Hut 8 would be at 1335, Marathon would be at 1898, and Riot would be at 2257. So compared that to the current stock price, which is right here. So we can fit this all in for you guys so you guys can see it. See, I think it should fit. There we go. Okay. So based on where the stock price is right now, these here, compared with these, it looks like to me Bitfarms is undervalued by about $4.50. That's the upside potential right now. Where it should be, I think, Hive should be up $2.72 to $5.64. Hut 8 should be up $2.92 to $13.35. And Marathon should be down $20.51 to $18.98 based on the 28 price to earnings multiple. And Riot is pretty close to where it should be. It's only off by $3.26, so it should be down to $22.57. So this is telling me that out of all of these, it looks like Marathon is the most overvalued right now, based on my calculations alone, right? So these aren't written in stone anywhere or anything like that. These are just my calculations here. I could be way off or I could be right. Take it for what it is. Take it with a grain of salt. So if Bitcoin goes up 2x, we're looking at a price of 110,000 for Bitcoin. That would give us a prospective price on Bitfarms of 1927, Hive 1127, Hut 8 at 2671, Marathon at 3795, and Riot at 4514. And then if Bitcoin goes up 3x in the fourth quarter, obviously Bitfarms would be at 2890, Hive would be at 1691, Hut 8 at 40, Marathon would be at 5693, and Riot would be at 6771. And then if we go 4x on Bitcoin, so 220,000 by the end of the year, we're looking at 38 for Bitfarms, Hive would be 22, Hut 8 would be at 53, Marathon would be at 75, and Riot would be at 90. So estimated percentage gain or loss. So today, I think the stocks are basically, Bitfarms is basically down 88% from where it should be. Hive is 93% down from where it should be, or at least where my thinking is. Hut 8 is down 28%, and the Marathon is just over 52% from where it should be, and Riot is above 13% where it should be based on my calculations. So obviously Bitcoin goes up 2x, 3x, 4x. We have a possibility of 276% increase, 463 and 651 for Bitfarms. We have Hive at 286, 479, 672. And then we have Hut 8 at 156% gain, 284 and 412%. And then obviously with 4x, Marathon, based on my standards, should be going with a 92% increase in price. But it's way overvalued right now. I think it's basically because of all the miners that they're getting involved. You got that. You got also all the institutions buying into it right now, which is causing the price to go up. And I don't know. I'm surprised that those guys don't have a better value on it than, using a price to earnings multiple of whatever that one was, 58, and then you got 70 something for Riot, which is just insane. So both Marathon and Riot, Marathon more than Riot though, is way overvalued, I think. Riot is more accurately valued right now based on what I'm seeing. But let's get back to the charts here. And then let's take a look at their HODL. So I calculated all the HODLs also for all of them. So Bitfarms, as of September 30th, said that they have 2,312 Bitcoins, which is valued at 127 million. Hive, which reported on September 9th, was 1,067 Bitcoins. They also have 25,000 Ethereum at $3,430 of Ethereum. Comes out to be 85.75 million. With the grand total for them would be 144 million, so they're above Bitfarms as far as HODL goes, with value combined with Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then you got Hut 8. They provided September 30th that they have 4,724 Bitcoins valued at 260 million right now. Marathon provided October 1st that they have 7,035. And Riot provided October 5th that they have 3,534 coins valued at 195 million. So you can see the BTC HODL Marathon obviously has the most coins right now, which might be why it is the most overvalued, I think, because they might be taking that into consideration as far as how many coins they have. But other than that, as far as mining goes, I think they're just way overvalued for the price right now. Bitfarms obviously is number 2. Hive would be actually number 2, based with their Ethereum holding, and then Hut 8 or Riot and Hut 8 and Marathon. So that's kind of where I'm looking at things right now. Obviously, like I said before, looking at these numbers here, this is just crazy here for Marathon, having a price earnings of 55.82, and the price where it's at right now compared to where it should be, based on my calculations at least, it's $20 above where it should be. And then as far as Riot goes, 78.30, I think this one is probably well, I mean, these guys aren't bad. They're not too far off, but dollar per dollar wise, I think Riot right now is the most accurately valued company out of them all. So that's just my kind of thinking of where things might be by the end of the year. Obviously, we'll keep an update. We'll keep an eye on it and update it as we get the October and November production results. That will give us a little bit better idea as far as where we might be towards the end of the year in December. So something to watch out for. Let me know what you guys think of this. Obviously, this is my own use case, right? So do your own research as always. But let me know what you guys think of it. Do you think I'm crazy in my assumptions here, or am I right on by your guys' ideas and or thoughts? And just let me know. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please smash the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. It helps me out a lot. We've had a huge growth in the channel. I appreciate you guys subscribing, and obviously I'm going to try and do the best videos I can for you guys. All right, that's all I got for you guys. Have a great day. It's a new week next week. Bitcoin also is changing over to the new week. We'll see how it ends this week. I'll probably put that in a video tomorrow on that one, and got some interesting stories to cover also tomorrow as well. So have a great day, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye.